We start with President Yoon Suk Yeol's second day at the APEC Summit in San Francisco. The South Korean leader held diplomatic meetings with various world leaders, including with U.S. President Joe Biden and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida. Our top office correspondent Kim Do-yeon joins us on the line. Well, Do-yeon, a three-way brief meeting between President Yoon and his U.S. and Japanese counterparts has garnered attention. What do we know so far about the meeting?
Right, Kevin. To be specific, South Korea's presidential office says the three met at the APEC leaders' photo session, coming together for the first time since their Camp David summit 3 months ago. While the specifics of their conversation have not been revealed yet, it comes against the backdrop of separate meetings between Biden and Kishida's meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping. The Camp David summit was not received well by China. Also, as you mentioned, Yoon and Kishida sat down prior to this. That meeting was around 35 minutes long and demonstrated the budding friendship between the leaders as well as the vast improvement in bilateral relations, which fell to a critical low in 2019. Seoul and Tokyo's ties have been riddled with historical and territorial disputes arising from Imperial Japan's colonization of Korea and wartime atrocities, including forced labor and sexual slavery before and during World War II. President Yoon early this year made the first move, and this was their 7th meeting this year. Take a listen to what he had to say earlier today.
올해 정상을 비롯한 각계 각급에서 교류가 활성화되고 정부 간 협의체가 복원돼서 양국 간 협력이 심화되고 있습니다. 상반기 안보정책협의회 경제안보 대화에 이어서 지난달 외교 차관 전략 대화까지 재개되면서 지난 3월 방일시 합의한 모든 정부 간 협의체가 이제 100% 복원이 됐습니다.
Now, Prime Minister Kishida also gave a nod to the 7th meeting this year, saying he felt reassured that Seoul and Tokyo were closely cooperating amid rapidly changing geopolitical dynamics in the Middle East.
We have been initiating bilateral cooperation in diverse fields, including political relations, security, economy and culture. I hope to further develop this course of cooperation.
Right. He has had a very busy day, including attending the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, or the IPEF Summit.
That's right, Kevin. President Yoon did attend the IPEF Summit on the sidelines, where 14 members announced agreement on 2 more pillars of the initiative, covering cooperation on clean energy and anti-corruption measures. Now, this is only the 2nd summit of IPEF members, and this makes 3 of the 4 initiative pillars formally signed. The last one, which is yet to be formally agreed on, refers to trade matters. The members at this summit also agreed to create the IPEF network, a means of working together in people-to-people exchanges. And in Washington and Beijing's geopolitical rivalry in the Pacific region, the IPEF was launched May last year. South Korea, Japan, Australia, Thailand, and Vietnam are among the current 14 members, striving for a, quote, connected, resilient, clean, and fair economy, which represents the 4 pillars of the framework. Supply chain cooperation was the first to be finalized with trade officials prior to the APEC Summit.
Right now, President Yoon also gave a speech during session 1 of the APEC Summit. Could you give us the gist of that?
Sure. President Yoon cited the theme of the APEC Summit, creating a resilient and sustainable future for all, and said South Korea will take the lead in tackling climate change. And with its expertise in smart mobility, which he said is one of the best ways to reduce carbon emissions. He said, quote, South Korea is actively promoting the expansion of smart mobility, such as eco-friendly vehicles, autonomous vehicles, and intelligent transportation systems. And he proposed establishing and promoting a special initiative at the APEC level to spread smart mobility. He also mentioned that APEC's Climate Center is located in South Korea's 2nd largest city, Busan, and that South Korea could utilize this to take a lead. He also said that Busan is a port city that could contribute to reducing greenhouse gases emitted from maritime transportation. And while President Yoon didn't explicitly mention the 2030 World Expo, it was a chance to give Busan a boost in front of APEC leaders. That's all for now. Back to you, Kevin.
All right. Thank you, Do-yeon, for the coverage.